Okay, so I guess welcome back. I don't know, it's been a while since I've done one of these commentated intros, but I guess since this whole video is going to be commentated, might as well just start it off like this. So I guess welcome back to another video. Yeah, that works anyways. So today, starting a new series. Obviously it's called Story Time. And the story behind this series is that I can make random stories off the top of my head, and they're like old grandpa stories, like war times, and some of them even go farther back than the Big Bang that's happened, I guess. I don't know. And really that's all we're gonna be doing, is listening to me tell stories while we watch Rocket League, because I pre-recorded this playing against a bot not 5 minutes ago. Yeah, fun. I suck at Rocket League. I just picked up the game back up after like a year or so. So, let's see, how are we gonna start this? Well, back in my day, maybe 500 some years ago, say somewhere around Civil War time, I don't know. Anyways, we was running through trying to get Napoleon, or whatever his name was, to the lantern shop. That way he could hang the lanterns up. And I tell you what, Napoleon, or I forgot his name, we'll just call him Napoleon for now. Don't think that was actually him. Anyways, we was trying to get him to the lantern shop. He was so stupid. He walked right into the candle store to get a lantern. Right next to the candle store was a shop that said lantern shop. It was candle store, lantern shop, and clock house. He walked in to candle store and clock house before finally realizing that lantern store said lantern store. Tell you what, he was another me. All over again. Unless, well, then again, I was the one guiding him. Anyways. So, we're doing all this and that and stuff, and we're picking out lanterns. You know, they got the green, they got the blue, they got the red. We're wondering which colors is going to be more noticeable, so we picked black, because obviously black as night. And obviously, if you go something black as night, it's going to be noticeable in the middle of the night. Definitely. So, we just pick out two black ones, one if by sea, two if by land. You know, all that good stuff. And the next day we get this attack, so we go hang them up in the clock tower on the European Paris thing, the Eiffel Tower in Europe or something. And we just sit there and we're hanging them up, and we're going to put up the one if by sea, two if by land thing. So we put one up because they're coming by sea, and everybody starts trying to attack people on the ground. We're sitting there so disappointed in them. Now you guys are probably thinking, no, it was one if by land, two if by sea. Well, you are completely incorrect. The history books got this all wrong. I was alive back then, I know, don't question my logic. So they're attacking people on the ground. Me and him go to the sea thinking we're going to be safe there, not realizing that they won't attack us because we're wearing the same colors as they is. This was the Civil War, right? I'm thinking about the Revolutionary War. No, this is Civil War, definitely. No, Revolutionary War. This is Revolutionary War. Scratch what I just said. This is Revolutionary War. Revolutionary War. So we're in the sea, thinking, yeah, we're gonna be safe here. We're wearing blue coats. No, wait, we was wearing red coats because we was American. American rules. So we was the red coats because we was American. Next thing you know, these blue coats come running at us. We're like, oh, dang it. Incoming from Britain. They on their boats drinking their tea, having their parties, and they invite us to come join a party, and we're like, you stupid? We are Americans. You know what they said to us? And we're Britons. Your point being? So we joined them for a party. We all got drunk off all rockers. I tell you what, I don't think I ever had so much fun in my life. Boy, I mean, there was one guy named Richie. Talked a bit. Something like this, you know. Would you like to have a spot of tea? No. I told him straight up, boy, you gonna ask me for some tea instead of some hard moonshine. I ought to smack you in the back of the head for that. He looked at me so strangely when I gave him a sip of that moonshine. His first thought was, I gotta get some more of this. I was so proud of him for drinking that whole 3 gallons. Boy. Y'all should have met Richie. He was the best thing ever. Tell you what. Let me tell you something about Richie. After he drank that whole 3 gallons, he went up on the top of the ship, buck naked. Tell you what, he was in the nude, and it was like 36 some degrees out there. Boy, I ought to smack you for that, I said. He turned around and said, boy, I ought to hit you for this, saying you're gonna smack me for doing this. Next thing you know, a sniper shot came out flying. I got shot in the shoulder. American shot me. I was so mad. Boy, you'd have been surprised at how mad I was. I picked up the 50 BMG and I fired every bullet in that thing at us Americans, and then I'm like, wait, this is how the Civil War started, by the way. I did it. On accident, obviously. I meant to turn around and fire at the Britons for getting me shot. Because that's who I was mad at. Britons always get me shot. But no, all the fire went on the ships. They had the rocket launchers out and stuff. All this good stuff. That ship went down in 2 seconds. Me and Napoleon, we abandoned ship. They thought we was just held hostage. They had no clue anything else had happened. Then they wondered why we was drunk, and we said we got into the liquor crates. We're like, yeah, that's what us Americans do. So yeah. Tell you what, you know how we called them, now we got the name Britons for the Britons. I had a cousin named Brittany. She talked a bit like this. So, obviously we called the Britons Britons. Short for Brittany. They was also weird and bunch of dykes, so D-I-K-E-S. That's right, I said it. Got a problem with it? Come deal with it. Anyways, that's the end of my story about Napoleon Dynamite. Dynamite. That reminds me of a story for another time. Yeah, story time. So anyways, that's my long story about whatever it was about. I don't know, I don't remember them. I just come up with them. That was like a first time for what's going on here. So I could do better than that. I don't know, that one sort of bored me a little bit too, but if you liked it, you can tell me, What I do with these stories, I try and make them as funny as possible by putting the most inaccurate things in them, so don't get on the comment section and be like, dude, you're stupid. You do realize that it wasn't Napoleon Dynamite, it was that other guy that I honestly couldn't remember the name of for the life of me. So yeah, I just try and make them as inaccurate as possible. Obviously, I'm only 15 years old. Ain't no way I was alive during the Revolutionary War. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like. If you aren't subscribed already, subscribe. And that is how we do.